Hey guys, today I'm filming my summer favorites for 2023 and I feel so good about the products that I have here. There are other things I've used over the past 3 months that I have really enjoyed, but these are the things that really stand out to me. And I've just been loving like a warm, neutral, bronzy look. I know that's so basic summer, but it's really what I've been loving, especially as I have been doing makeup for work every day and then I'm doing more fun makeup for filming, but I've just really enjoyed the work makeup a lot. So the first product would be the Too Faced Born This Way Healthy Glow Moisturizing Skin Tint in the shade Snow. I was worried about this at first because it says that it is moisturizing, but I believe it was Jeannie from Green Eggs and Glam on TikTok who reviewed this and said it actually is a little bit more mattifying. And this does work really well on my oily skin. It wears all day, and this does have a light medium to medium coverage, which is awesome. I like the feel of skin tints, but I don't want the coverage to be super sheer, and this is just so fantastic. And Snow is a pretty good shade match for me, so I am really happy with this, and I hope that they'll expand the shade range to have all the same colors as the foundations, because this does have more coverage than other skin tints that can get away with fewer shades, but I really love this. Next is something that I used up in a project pan this year, the Iconic London Sheer Bronze in Caramel Glow. This is the 4th shade in the range out of 6 colors. I've said this 100 times. I feel like they should just get rid of shade 1 and 2 and add 2 deeper shades. But this is so incredible. I haven't really tried anything else from Iconic London. I don't think. I got this in a Sephora summer favorites kit years ago. So thankful that I did. This is a beautiful sheer liquid bronzer, but it goes on top of your foundation so well. It doesn't make it look patchy. It doesn't sheer it out. It blends so nicely, and I love this color. It is a great warm shade without being too yellow or too red. I have compared it to some other products, and this is just the perfect color for me, the perfect formula. I have also said that I am wanting to try the Physicians Formula liquid butter glow bronzer to see how that formula and shade compares to this, but so far with the other things I've tried in comparison, this is the best. So something I will probably pick up with Ulta points, or you know, I'll cross my fingers at some point this goes like 40% off, 50% off. That'd be amazing, but this is so good and incredibly underrated. Next we have some powder cheek products, and for my powder bronzer, this is something I previously used in fall, decided to use it this year in summer because it is a little bit deeper and it does have like a slightly red undertone. Not super red. I do have other bronzers that are more red, but I really love this bronzer from Vesca, Kissed by Santorini. It's the 2nd lightest shade in the range. So sad that Vesca is not going to be around as a brand anymore. The bronzer shades were incredible. They went so deep, which was so amazing. It's a great pigmented matte formula, and I just really love this shade and enjoyed using this summer. And then I do have one highlighter favorite, and that would be from Sigma. This is the shade Savanna. So I previously did not really like the Sigma highlighter singles. I found that because they're more of a big gelée formula, that I had a really hard time picking them up on a brush and then getting them to translate to the skin, which is so interesting because I have the Glow Kissed highlighter palette. I have no issues picking up the product there. I have several, actually all of the Sigma highlight and blush duos. I have no issues with the highlighter in the duos, so I don't know what it is about the formula of the singles that I'm having trouble with, but I was able to find a brush that works really well with this. I'm going to talk about that coming up, but it really made me love this more. It does almost look like there could be some hard pan coming this way, but it might just be how baked gelée products look after they've been worn a good bit. But this is a really pretty, more golden highlight that really only works for me in the summertime, but I think it looked really beautiful on the skin, and the cast wasn't too deep on me, but this shade is deep enough that it wasn't a super light highlight, but it still had that nice reflectiveness. So really nice product. So happy I found a brush to go with this. And I would love to hear your recommendations though, if you've tried this and what specific brushes that you use. Then for blush, I've got several favorites here. So I had pulled out these Nabla Skin Glazing blushes as basically a chopping block product. I heard so many people rave about them, and I just hadn't given them enough attention. Well, I fell in love with their highlighter in the spring, and I have their bronzer, which I fell in love with a couple years ago, and then now the blushes. So this is another Baked Gelée type of product that's just not my favorite formula to work with. But if you use a dense blush brush, you will get the pigment here, and they just look so beautiful on the skin. They have a nice subtle glow. So this is the shade Independence, Truth, and Lola. So these products have gone on sale half off during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty a couple times in the past. So I'd say hang on and get these for a sale price. I don't think you need them for the full price, but they are really nice blushes, great colors for summer. Next favorite would be the RMS Reinvention Hydra Powder Blushes. I have 5 shades here that I used this month. They did recently release some new shades. I did pick those up for a really good deal. And these are also kind of like a Baked Gelée formula. I do use a more dense angled blush brush to apply them, but I don't feel like I'm getting any hard pan or that I really have to like dig into the pan. They're so beautiful, and I've just loved all the colors. This is French Rosé, Sangria, Mai Tai, Maiden's Blush, and Pomegranate Fizz. Right now, as I'm looking at Maiden's Blush, I think this might be my replacement for MAC Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. I have the original one. It is probably the oldest blush in my collection, and you can just kind of tell it's not exactly the same shade, but I feel like it will give me a similar effect. So these are just really nice. You can use my code to get these 25% off at Skin Store. I will have the information on the screen and down below. That is a pretty good discount, I would say. And unfortunately, RMS is no longer at Sephora. You are still able to find some of the products in the Sephora clearance section, but you can find the brand at other retailers. Again, Skin Store does have the new shades as well, and QVC also does, and they have an exclusive shade that's in a kit. I was just hoping it would come as an individual to their site this month because I am just really wanting to catch them all right now. And next I have a longtime favorite that I used for work makeup this month and just wanted to give another shout out to. This is the Sigma Corday Rosa blush palette. If I had to get rid of all of my blushes and I could only keep one thing, it would be this. These are just my kind of colors. These two are shimmers, the rest are mattes. Very pigmented, blend nicely. I'm so in love with these shades. You can get, I believe, the 3 of these as singles, but it's gonna be a better deal getting this palette. Now moving on to eyes, there are lots of different palettes that I used this summer, but my favorite would be these two from Sigma. This is the Sigma Corday Rosa palette. I really love Belle of the Ball. These two matte shades here, these two shades here, but really all of them are so stunning. And then we have the Ambiance palette, and this shade Marigold here is definitely my favorite, but so many beautiful shades here. I like this more than the Natasha Denona Bronze palette because I feel like it has a bit more variety. And then for lip products, I have 6 glosses that I absolutely loved wearing this season. 3 of them were in Project Pans. The other 3 are not yet, but definitely could be because I would love to get a lot of use out of them. So we've got some more like warm neutrals and then also some more peachy bronze glosses. I did do some TikToks with lip swatches of all of my different summer lip picks. I did do a couple of different videos, so I'll link those for you. So for the ones I'm panning, I'm sorry you can't see the colors super well. This is the NARS Oil Infused Lip Tint in Primal Instinct, which was unfortunately discontinued. Then I had the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Rosy Bronze. This shade has been discontinued. And then I'm currently working on the last few uses of this little mini Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. And then for the 3 glosses that I still have that are on my list for future panning, the Lunar Beauty Lip Gloss in Starlight, Lawless Forget the Filler Gloss in Cali Sunset. This is exclusive to their website and QVC. and the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream in Fenty Glow. And even if I used up all these glosses, I would want to repurchase all of them. I'm so sad these are not available because I totally would. And it's so funny with this Rosy Bronze shade, it looks more metallic in the packaging, and I thought there's no way I'm gonna really like that. It looks so beautiful on the lips. I have totally felt like these Fenty Gloss Bombs were overhyped for such a long time, but I really love this. I would consider getting this maybe with some Ulta points. But I have so many lip glosses right now that I'm trying to get through that I don't need to repurchase anything right now. I really love all of these shades and formulas. Let me know if you have any questions about them in particular. I will tell you that this NARS product is the best lip oil I've ever tried. It's nice and smooth without being greasy or too slippery. It just gave the perfect amount of color for me. I love this shade. So this also did not dry my lips out, which a lot of other lip oils do. So I'm so sad this one is not available anymore. Ugh. Such good lippies. Then for nail polishes, I have 3 favorites that have been favorites for years now. This has got some good use. This is from Color Club. It is Super Natural. I'm almost halfway done with this. Such a beautiful like turquoise hollow. Then we have OPI Cactus What You Preach. It's from the Nature Strong collection. So because it is a more natural nail polish formula, this chips faster than other kinds, which I don't really mind. The color is just so beautiful. And with about 3 layers, it does look fully opaque, which is amazing. And then we have Nails Ink Dream Dust. This is such a gorgeous multi-dimensional polish. Very opaque in 3 coats. Really love this one. It was in a unicorn duo. And last beauty favorite would be the Morphe and Makeup by Ariel brush set. I was able to get this during the spring 21 Days of Beauty half off. I'm so glad I held out. And I use only like one of the eye brushes, so I should have just got the face brush set. But if I would have done that, one of these face brushes that had a really cool shape was not included in just the face set. But I have been using these 2 in particular. This is the A21. I have been using this to blend out all of my cheek products. I was using a brush from the Morphe and Jaclyn collab, but it started to get a little bit scratchy. And then the perfect highlight brush for baked gelée formulas like the Sigma would be this A14. It is dense enough that you can really get in there, and it's such a great size for just popping on the top of the cheekbone. So love them all, great quality. They look really beautiful, but these 2 in particular have been favorites. Then I have some random favorites. I wanted to shout out the Netflix series, The Maid. I had seen clips of it on TikTok and it was so good. I cried so much. Big surprise. And it just shows the struggles of people who just need someone to give them a chance. They need some support in their life. And like for people that don't have daycare but need a job to afford daycare, but you can't take your kid to work, they need to be at daycare but you can't afford it. Like, it's such an insane cycle, and having family that was like supportive but like not quite healthy, it was so good. You have to watch that. And then also Manifest, the final season that was on Netflix, was so incredible. I absolutely love that show. I'm so thankful that Netflix picked it up and that they got to do a final season, because they did a great job of trying to bring everything together. And then some songs. Jealous by Kiana Lede. I will have the music video down below. And then all of the songs by Fiona Boss, Trash Boy, You Wish are my favorites, but then I also love Miss Me, Nunu. And then the other songs I've listened to from them are Mango Bananas, Fondue, and Hot Tea. I love them so much, especially some of the lyrics in Trash Boy are so good. I need to like put it up, but I have made videos to do like a mental health Instagram, and I talked a little bit about the lyrics of Trash Boy in one of the videos I filmed for there, but so good. I love these songs so much. These girls are amazing. You probably have seen them on TikTok where, hello Christ, I'm about to sin again, and they're like running through a bunch of different places, 2 best friends. I love those videos so much. They bring me so much joy. They are going on tour with Janelle Monáe, which is so exciting. I'm just like so happy for them because they're just so amazing. So I would love to know what songs you guys have been listening to, because I've been wearing those out. And I would love to know what your beauty favorites and random favorites have been from the summer. So excited to start using my fall makeup. I have a lot of it, and I'm ready for that weather because I hate being hot. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.